Let's start off with some of the free online possible programs. First off, we have Pixelrama. It's you can find this one on the itch.io store. You can see that when you load up the page, this is what you see. You can start by creating a new canvas. You can use a template, let's say a 64 by 64. You can choose if you want a portrait or a landscape, and you can choose the fill color. Let's say that we want a white canvas here. And of course, the opacity. And we say yes. And we have a new canvas that we can start and draw. The good thing about this program is that it's quite simple to use, very easy for newcomers. You have everything that you need on the left side. On the right side, you can see the canvas in zoomed out and zoomed in format, so you can better visualize it. Here you have the two chosen colors. You can have on the left and right mouse click different types of brushes, different sizes. You can make them pixel perfect. You can make them vertical and horizontal mirrors. You can also create some palettes or import with specific colors if you don't want to start from scratch. On this side, we have the color picker that you can choose some colors. So you can, let's say we want to do something very simple. Then we have also a bucket that we can fill it in. When we choose the drawing tool, by clicking right and left, we can choose either two drawing tools with different colors, or you can have on the right button the eraser, so we can delete stuff here, or you can have both on left and right, and then we have, let's say, white on this one. And then we can fill it up, the background here, and extend it. We can have some lighten and darken, so you can darken some parts or lighten them to easily make some highlights. And that's it. This is a very easy one. You can have layers exactly like Photoshop. You can also use it to animate, although the animation is a bit less robust, but it has more or less everything that you would want when you start working. Then we can go to Piskin. This program kind of changed. Before that, you could make an account and you can save a lot of stuff. Now you can't, but the program itself is still quite good. You can start drawing very easily. Let's say we want to do something like a chainsaw. You can do that very easily. You have a paintbrush, you can have pixel perfect, you can delete stuff very easily. You have a selection tool, rectangular selection tool, so that is quite nice. Creating rectangles, you can select them and move some parts and then put it on another part. You have circles very easily to create them, dithering effects if you want to make something more specific and built in, which is quite nice. Again, lighten and darken. You can lighten some pixels to make shadows or highlights. You can change, we have here the horizontal, you can flip horizontally everything, you can rotate it clockwise, you can clone, align, you have still layers. So, and here you have the different zoom levels. So you can see what you're drawing on the canvas. And of course you can create a new frame. Then we have pixel art. Again, very free for open source, very simple to use. Here we have the pencil, eraser, brush tool, we have the line, and all the other tools. So let's start by saying we go here and make a nice push. We can fill it in. We can select some colors here to make some highlights and start drawing. It's very simple, very easy to get used to this. I was actually using this a lot. You can lighten some stuff, darken some stuff. If you want to make some highlights and proper visualization. One good thing is that you can actually make a gradient. So if you really are into, as we talked in the previous video, if you want to do some gradient to make your art a bit more interesting, you can easily make it with this program. It has some more kind of paint Photoshop type of things like a spray can, clone stamp tool that you can choose some funny pre-made stuff. Overall, quite good. I would also recommend